is insane.
I've got a serious fear of heights. Do you feel like you're in Switzerland or Austria or something?
I've never been to either of those places.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to our channel. As you know, we've been in beautiful British Columbia and we're finally setting off on our first hike here. And the one that we're doing is in Chilliwack and it's called Mount Cheam. It isn't accessible to all vehicles. You do need a 4x4 to get up to this mountain, unless you're willing to hike up 10 kilometers and 10 kilometers down just to the trailhead. This specific hike is known for being absolutely gorgeous throughout. It's not just the view that you get at the top. So we're currently walking through these beautiful meadows that look kind of like we're walking in Switzerland or Austria. It's crazy how green everything is. And we're gonna be coming up to some beautiful wildflowers. And actually on the way here, it was pretty crazy. We saw a lot of wildlife. We saw a coyote, we saw a bunny rabbit, and we even saw a baby black bear right on the side of the road. It was crazy. So like I said earlier, this entire place is crazy with views. And we just started the hike, like I think we're about 10 minutes in, and you can actually see the road that we took up here. I think we parked somewhere over there. Yeah, so this is really just the start of the trail. So we're just walking in the meadows right now, and so this is where it starts to get a lot more steep. We passed by a boardwalk. The mosquitoes, the bugs are so insane over here. So make sure you pack your bug spray. Definitely want to pack some sunscreen as well. We're lucky to be here on a cloudy and cool day, but when the sun is here, you're crazy exposed. So bug spray, sunscreen are a must. We just passed by Spoon Lake. So I think this is where it's gonna be really steep for the next, I think maybe 45 minutes. So wish us luck. Hey babe, what does it feel like? Do you feel like you're in Switzerland or Austria or something?
I've never been to either of those places. There's no way I know. But it looks really beautiful out here though.
I don't think we've been to any place where we see this much wildlife. Like
first time.
Like when we're walking through here, I don't know. It feels like terrain that has never been walked through before.
This is insane. Wow.
Ooh. See the whole, I don't even know what town that is. All right, so we got to the start of the ridge. We haven't even done the ridge yet. And there's actually a resting area over here. If you don't want to do it, there's a picnic bench that you could just sit at and overlook the town. But the ridge actually feels like we've been transported to Iceland or something. It looks like a movie set over here. So this is actually what they call Angel's Bowl. There were actually a couple of occasional deaths that happened here because of loose rocks, so we're gonna do our best to stay on this side of the ridge and hope for the best.
The ridge, yeah, it's a little bit risky if you stick too far to the side because there's loose scree everywhere. But honestly, if you stick to the right as you're climbing up, it's honestly perfectly safe. It is not bad whatsoever. Once you get up here, it is a little bit sketchy, but for those of you who are brave, I mean, go right ahead, right? And you can climb up right up over here. And you got a 360-degree view. However, right now, as you can see, we're completely covered in clouds. And I think it's super cool because honestly, I don't think we've ever experienced something like this.
Alright, so we finished Mount Cheam in 4.5 hours, which is actually kind of surprising considering the fact that we did stop a few times to take photos, videos, and we're not exactly by any means fast hikers. I am definitely slow. But yeah, 4.5 hours, not too bad. Just something to note, if you do come, again, make sure you're packing up your sunscreen and your bug spray because even though it was an overcast all the way up and at the top, the sun came out quite strongly as we were coming down, and so did the bugs. They were pretty gnarly, so definitely think about that. Don't leave them in your car. And after we got to the bottom, it was another hour of bumpy road. So again, 4x4 is the way to go, or you know, motorbike or ATV if you have those. Those would be a lot more fun. Being out here, I think I would say that Mount Cheam was definitely the most beautiful hike we've ever done. What would you say?
I think it's definitely up there.
Yeah.
I think I'd have to agree with you.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done a hike that had that much wildlife right there.
And variety.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean,
that's the thing. Yeah, as you go up, you have like the crazy amount of like wildflowers that just added to the different amount of color. The valley on one side, but then once you actually hit the ridge, then you get the entire you get the city view from the other side.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Right? It was so diverse, the entire hike.
Yeah, it really felt like, even though we were not able to travel at this point, it really felt like we were transported to different areas in Europe that are like mountainous regions. And I don't know, it's so cool to be able to see that in British Columbia, because coming from Alberta where we have Banff, we didn't really think much about BC. We didn't think that there would be like these tall mountains, so much greenery, so many wildflowers, and it was definitely a huge, great surprise to have that here. But thanks so much for watching, you guys, and checking out Chilliwack and Mount Cheam with us. It was our first time and it was a glorious time. We'll catch you guys at the next video.